Actually, Wisdom form is still my favorite form, but Ultimate form is the best form.
Which form is this form?
This is just him. This is his KH2 render.
Can you tell I've never played Kingdom Hearts?
Which is crazy.
I played the DS one.
That one gave me a heartbreak.
Yeah. Speaking of playing some Kingdom Hearts right now, Clive opening things up with a little early combo. Does drop the Arkham ladder though, so it doesn't get the max amount of damage and has to back off. In turn, you're going to see those true fireballs, those Hadoukens, the bread and butter of the World Warriors game plan, right? Coming in and out in spades from Gaius as he creates space. Now that he's got a way in, for a second, he does approach, and then it's back to the footsies game, because that's where Ryu succeeds.
Gaius is going to be so crazy in this matchup as long as he can keep that spacing, and if he parries as well as he just did right there, it might be something spicy, but okay.
I was going to say, so while you've got the parries on point, I mean, listen, once Sora gets that hit, those IDJ combos, those loops, as we saw, can be absolutely lethal. Gaius did find a way out, and so Clive does have to reset, but he racked on 83% there. The damage output from this character can just be absolutely insane. Now forcing Ryu into the corner, this is not where you want to be.
Ooh, got frozen by literally just a pixel. This is gonna be scary because Clive does have that, you know, speediness, that wispiness, that floatiness that Sora does provide. But you get caught out in the air just like that.
And listen, you're talking about the upside of floatiness, but there's the downside. When you put yourself up in the air, you stay up there for quite a while. Now, though, Clive has the opportunity at the ledge, but it's going to be that true Hadouken, pushing you to the back out of the corner and then back to it. Guys looking for the focus opportunity, but Clive with the delay to call him out, trying to find the stop, but Sora has so many single hits, and remember, that focus isn't super armor. It just tanks a single hit no matter the percent.
Right, and also you do have to point out whenever you can notice the difference between blue Hadoukens and red Hadoukens, because it is a red Hadouken, it's going to multi-hit and it's going to linger and do more damage, and that is one of the big factors that has projectile priority.
Did you see that, though, in the player cam? Clive lost his stock, and the head shake, the grimace, and the lock back in, and immediately comes up out of the gate to find the stock. That was the mental reset he needed, the wake-up call, if you will, in Game 1, because Gaius does not drop any of these confirms, and Clive knows that he has to play on point to make it past this titan of an opponent this early on.
Yeah, man, Clive really got to buckle in. Get the nitrous tank ready. Boost on forward, because Gaius is not making it easy at all. This quick damage racked up. Nice jumping over the Thunder.
I love the implementation of these up tilts to catch landing, not just because it's a big hitbox, but because it's a multi-hit. It means you can't focus on through it, right? Now using the Thundaga, yeah, you get to tech that, but you still put yourself in the corner against Ryu, who gets to use the Hadoukens. I like the call-out opportunity, but with platform right next to you, Gaius has a way out. You get stuck in the corner again, and it's P-jab 1, P-jab 2 into the Hadouken.
It's lights out immediately. Like you're done. Like, and one of the things I want to point out in this replay, you'll probably see it, is early on, just the pressure, like the amount of spacing he's able to get, the amount of ability he's get with the shielding, with his defensive options with the Ryu, focus attack, being able to absorb a lot, using the shielding, using the parry, and just being able to stay close up in front of Clive and return damage perfectly each time.
Listen, man, whether it's the absorb a lot, at least he's just absorbing a lot off the focus attacks and isn't a little absorbable off, because I'm gonna be honest, I don't want to see Ryu's face stuck in a piece of concrete at any point in time. If you got that reference, props to you. But Game 2 now going on here on PS2, and
he switched.
I was gonna say I like Clive going back to the original. I understand that, hey, us commentators, maybe we cursed him by calling him out for the change.
Look, he has to go ultimate form, and we're just gonna try and do this. Okay.
But he's trying to call out these focus attacks by intentionally dropping his combos to find a grab. It's an incredibly smart frame trap, and even though it hasn't capitalized yet, it's now something Gaius has to keep track of for the rest of the set.
Yeah, it's just mid-set adaptations that can be made each and every time. Very nice, clipping through the platform. You start a combo off. He's taking his time now, and Gaius adapting in kind as well. It's like, okay, I will happily play even more defensive. I'm going to make you come to me. I'm going to make you enter my area, but man, Clive is making a lot of damage. He says, I'm going to meet you in heaven and send you to your maker. Guy has fallen off one stock.
I mean, listen, and Clive went looking for Sora and Goofy, and Gaius said, you might be looking a little goofy the way I'm going to help you out on that search. Go check the TV in the background because that star KO went wild. Right now, though, Clive trying to find a way back down. Doesn't quite get there, though. And that true Hadouken, the Shakanetsu, going to put on so much percent. Weak down tilt, strong down tilt. I mean, this man just playing Street Fighter right now.
Literally, like, I just love that, the fact that he chased that into that combo. Ooh, that was a slip up. You're going to pay big time for that. Okay, Clive, staying alive here. Yep. 1, 2, 3. Push him off stage. A little preemptive on the counter. He's going to pay for that heavy with the heavy Tatsu to send him on flying. And
that Blizzaga there is only bad when your shield's full, right? Like it was. The hitbox is such that you can find the shield poke and still get what you're looking for out of it. I like the swing through with a disjoint though, but once again, the focus attack, hey, it means even if you get a multi-hit with that up special, those hits aren't fast enough to still connect all the way through.
Yes, and once again, guys, with the heavy Hadouken, though he's stacking it. Oh, just barely missed on the light Hadouken, but stacking with those heavy Hadoukens to get the multi-hit, to get the additional damage and additional pressure, still working very well, but he missed.
And that's going to give Clive the chance he needs here. Crow.
What a
However, Gaius is going to drop the strong jab, the shield break, and that could be it. He doesn't get the right positioning, though, and Clive mashes out well enough. That could be all she wrote, but you can see the grimace, and Clive had just accepted his fate. No mash needed. That being said, once he gets pushed off here, I think he might have actually been able to get out of that one. Right, because he got pushed off the platform.
Right.
Gaius jumped over him once, jumped over him again, then went around and pushed him a leg.
Yeah.
This is a long time. Watch the clock. 46. He dies at 41. 41. He dies a whole 5 seconds later. Just because is what Gaius says. Just because. He just turned to me, looked me in the eyes, and said, just because. But you know what?
Look at the end of the camera. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure Clive could have mashed out of that, and now with his back against the wall, CT's finest Sora looking for the power of friendship here.
Oh my goodness, guys got me weak. Switching to Goku Gi, he says, all right, let's stop playing, let's wrap this up.
Yeah.
Up 2-0 currently over Clive. Who's not like getting rinsed by any means, right? No. It's just these interactions are just not going the way that it should for Clive in this matchup.
It's just a couple things. He hasn't really found a great answer to that focus attack or the parries yet. And it feels like the second he tries to answer Fireball with his own Faraga, he gets called out for it the second time around. That being said, that up air was a beautiful way to find a quick bit of damage. And now the call out after the fact, still not going to find the stock yet, but does get that stage advantage, does get the call out. Clive has locked in early.
Oh yeah, he has to. He has to. This is do or die time here. But it's just a matter of like how much this guy is going to play around, you know, right? Like you see him getting it, connecting into the Shoryu, and yeah, Clive, hey, Clive, put it for yourself, bro. You got to get moving. Bro. And it's so intense because you can see just maybe 1 or 2 changes. Clive takes a stop.
The wake up slaps there though, kind of absolutely wild. That being said, Sora's floatiness allowing him to find a way above that Fireball. Still though, getting pressured, now has to wait his way back, wait it out from a distance, tries to get the call and is right, but Sora's hurtbox shifts so far that he dodges around that view, and unfortunately for Clive, it feels like he needs to take this one now, and finally does with the back air.
Nice back air, yes. I very much was looking to see if he could lock in that answer to see if it would work.
So that might be the first time nice back air has ever been fitting on commentary.
I mean, depending on the character, I would say nice forward air too, if a Mario is present every single time. Clive now has to lock in. Maybe he can get some nice forward airs for Sora as well.
I love the idea from Clive there, starting to mix in those counters. C-line, racking it all the way up. Now the 1, 2, 3 here in the corner. Finds so much pressure with the Frizaga, and now back to Fireaga here. This is where Sora's bread and butter in the matchup is. I like the idea to try and call out these four approaches preemptively with a counter, but Gaius has not been baiting on anything. He just is standing there menacingly, parries on point. You know this man's a Shoto.
No, it's insane, like, the amount of quality that you're getting from Gaius off of these options, like we were talking about. And yeah, low kicks into Tatsu, gonna send him flying, not quite enough to take the stock here, but you really have to, you know, anticipate with how he's going to play off of this. Like, as soon as Gaius recovers, you're like, okay, is he going for a focus attack? Is he going to do fast fall? What is happening?
Look at the way Clive is trying to hold the positioning there. Unfortunately, that one backfires. Just missed that one jump, right? Wasn't quite as ambiguous around ledge as he wanted, and Gaius found his way in and capitalized. You can see here, though, Gaius is more than willing to just step back, stand far away under a platform, and say, deal with it, right? But when Clive does get you in the corner, finally, when he does close that gap, he's got so many tools to take out the stock. And finally, Clive, right here in the last act situation, we may very well see him get on the board, Crow.
He can. He just has to keep his composure, cannot allow Gaius to keep him frazzled like he has been. Those wake-up slaps need to turn into some profit immediately. 67 on Gaius. He's still not sweating it, though. He's chilling. He's vibing because he knows his game plan can work. These rhythmic attacks from Clive starting to pay off as near top last zone. Not quite the KO, not quite the stock, but damn near close.
Oh, you have to be really careful there. That the spike into the forward air could have been it, but instead Clive's going to get one more chance. The jump back with the momentum cancel Thundaga to land was gorgeous. He is starting to pull some tricks out because he knows he needs a chance. Gaius is going to get misDIing, and Clive going to get on the board. See Clive making it a 2-1 count. He's got a chance, Crow, and that's all he needs.
Staying alive, feeling that disco boogie for sure.
Staying alive, staying alive. See Live, Clive. Hey.
See Live's feeling it for real, but it's just adapting to that final stock, adapting to that final situation, allowing himself not to, get overcome with those feelings. And that the last two stocks were completely different from how the first stock was played. You can see it, like, guys backed off just a little bit, didn't apply as much pressure. Clive turned it up.
Dude, now, like, this is what I was talking about, though. You see those empty jumps right on the edge of the platform? Or he was trying to feint his way back and forward, or bait Gaius in, and he almost got it. But you saw that last one, it was very clearly an overcommitment. He meant to land right on the edge so he could kind of still drift back and slide his way off after the fact, but just kind of overshot it a little bit, got caught in his own landing. And listen, those big clown shoes from Sora can occasionally get in the way.
They definitely can. They definitely can. Now, speaking of Kingdom Hearts, one of the best tracks.
Bubby's really gunning for the content claims, I swear.
Listen, it's all about the content.
The study is a banger, though, so...
Exactly.
It's worth Square Enix coming for us.
Listen, and it's the Nintendo Ninjas and the Square Enix Samurai, but right now the only fighters we've got in front of us are the World Warrior Ryu and the power of friendship in Sora himself, here with the Keyblade wielder on where else but Battlefield.
Dude, it has to be the proper way to do it. And now let's see if Clive has, regaining that composure all the way through to clutch up to get it to a Game 5 scenario, because he really needs to do so. Where Gaius is going to turn up the pressure. Focus attack not going to eat too many hits.
And we're seeing already, right, partially a stage mix, partially something else entirely here, as Clive starts to use these down tilts more to cause up shields, starts to try and find something on top plat, and this is a really interesting stage counterpick from Gaius, because this is one of Sora's best stages.
For sure. And I mean, I love the pace, like Gaius being able to be like, all right, you'll give a little bit of pepper in that, cool, and then cool it down immediately. 63 to now 114. That was...
Yeah, you can't get punched in the face by Ryu at that percent. I'm sorry.
This man has broken mountains with that fist. Okay, so we can keep it up though. Break through this and make this a 3-1.
I really like the idea there though, right? Use that Thundaga just to force him to side switch on you, and then once he's in the corner, you've actually got him where you want him. In the meantime, Clive just gonna take the hit to reset, miss the tech, and just take it slow and steady to find a way in here. You're okay taking that straight chip 10, 20% here, but once you get put up to the 40% range, that's where not having taken the stock yet starts to get scary. No way.
That was nice. That was very nice. I was about to do a little bit of slight flame for Clive. We're doing a raw forward smash, but he more than made up for with that last one, and now that puts it 2-2. Still vibing along. He has to be able to keep this up.
He used the side special and is using the slight delay on his aerials the same way, timing them perfectly, where even with a focus attack, he can just delay and then find his next hit before anything comes out from Gaius. As he is trapping Gaius and punishing him for that focus attack, and that's a huge difference maker so far. Even still, Gaius is doing what he did very effectively in the first two games.
Yes.
And even without those focus attacks, which is catching Clive for jumping in one too many times and finding those P-jabs at kill percent.
Oh, don't get caught on the edge. Yeah, gonna push up a little bit. Target in, very nice. It's just a matter of closing it out here. Woo, very close. What can he do to keep him away? That's what he can do.
Yeah,
Counter City, baby.
Ryu does not have an answer to that button there, right? Like, once you get put low enough or far enough away where you have to recover, Clive just gets to jump out here, rather, and just throw out that counter that fully interrupts you. It's a huge opportunity for him to find these edge guards, and it's honestly a little surprising we haven't seen it earlier. Like, even taking some low mid-percent throws potentially just to push Ryu off stage. Right now, he has his opportunity for juggle. If Gaius can't get down, this could be a disaster. This could force a game 5, but all Gaius needs is one right hit.
Very, very close. You can feel the tension in the air. Can probably cut it with a toothpick at this point.
Did you see that? He jumped over, he empty hopped over because of the auto turnaround to get the jab, because P-jab is true into that Shoryu. As we've seen time and time again, Frog into the grab, finally finding its mark. The down air is so smart. We don't see that move at all on stage from Sora, but Clive using it there to push in the corner and potentially force a final interaction.
Stops right in front of him. That's unfortunate. No DI to save you there.
Bro, it's the perfect idea, too. He was right. He just misspaced it by the thinnest of margins, and sometimes the thinnest of margins is all it takes.
Yeah, man, that was...
What a game, honestly.
I love Gaius. He's so funny. He's like, damn, that took the wind out of me. But no, it's just so close. Like, they're in stock 2, I want to say, during this game was just so scary. Like, the fact that he falls right there.
And the fact, because you do not get put in that position to find that combo as Clive unless you get hit the focus at that height, because you have to hit it and recognize exactly when your end lag will finish. Plus, that you hitting them will keep them locked in the focus for that certain amount of time. It was a crazy heads-up play, as now I see another one of New England's finest, perhaps its future best and brightest, sitting down at the stage. That's Just Blue.
Let's go.
If I ever call him my son again, he might just murder me live on stream, so I can't do that. It was a bit on Twitter for a little while, chat. But listen, this man has got 2 characters, and I don't know which one's more terrifying. The first is the Wii Fit trainer. But that might not be what we're seeing today. Because despite how he feels when Wii Fit trainer beats his other character, it's really the Steve that has been propelling Just Blue to a top 4 player in Massachusetts.